Welcome to Young Patriots.
Any African leader who can hear me out there on the entire continent, if you aspire to be a president, please follow the path of Traoré. Africa does not need democracy.
What do we need?
It's a smokescreen of lies, which allows imperialism and neocolonialism to continue. Africa needs dictators. Africa needs military dictators.
Military, not just any other dictator.
Military for security. Dictators in that they must dictate the right thing. We need people that are purposeful, cutting down the bureaucracy of democracy and getting things done. If you walk up into your parliament right now, you'll have papers the size of this room of good ideas that have never been implemented, roads that have never been finished, buildings and hospitals that have not been repaired, but budget approved and voted. It's in the pipeline. It's in the pipeline. And in the midst of that pipeline, procurement, corruption, and preferential procurement, looting and stealing is happening. How does a minister who walks into a government with 50,000 shillings become a millionaire in 2 years with a salary that can't afford 3 pairs of shoes? Where does he get the money from? Any government minister who becomes a millionaire after being to a government office is a thief.
That's true. That's very true.
There's no millionaire who becomes a millionaire through government salaries. I make that statement loud and clear. So this whole concept of democracy is a facade, the entertainment for the poor, to think that by voting a president into power, they've actually put a man in control. We need people like Traoré, who wakes up in the morning and said, I need 3,000 trucks of road equipment on the road by tomorrow, and 3 kilometers from Ghana into Burkina Faso. They are there by tomorrow. I need a hospital there. I need an aeroplane manufacturing industry there. I need and you need to give a president power, the one who can decide, not the one who can steal, the one who can decide and make a change. We look at our countries. Look at Kenya, almost 50 years of independence.
60.
Look
63 actually.
Look at Ghana, 63. Look at Zimbabwe, 40-something. And the roads that the colonialists built, we're even battling to repair them with potholes and etc. And you wonder, for the past 45 years, what are we doing? Here's the Minister of Roads, here's the Minister of Public Works, but they simply can't get things done. So what do you need? You need a leader. Boko has picked up the signal.
Yeah.
Walks up one morning and says, no more diamonds are living here. We are going to beneficiate themselves. You look at Mali, come on, no more. Uranium is going out. We're going to benefit it here. We need Ghana. We need Kenya to say, no more coffee lives here. We will make the chocolates from here. Belgium must order chocolates made in Kenya. You can't take our coffee and take it to Belgium and say produced in Belgium. What the hell are you talking about? Who are you cheating here? You don't even have a single bush of a coffee tree in Belgium and say they're the producers of coffee. Who is lying to who? Britain cannot be the sole mother of determining the price of gold. You don't even have a quarry mine to bring me 2 or 3 dust of gold in your country. Where are you getting it from? Allowed.
Stealing.
The thuggery. That's why I called Britain, Pambe for me, the home of the Tomb Raiders, when I discovered it in August.
Do you think Traoré is becoming a threat to African leaders?
He's not a threat.
Most African leaders.
He has become a model. And let me say this. Let me just sit up straight.
Yes, please.
Any African president who's coming into power in the next 3 to 4 to 5 years, I'm here with all our social media footprint and influence.
Yeah.
You tell me the one you want to become president, we will give them the agenda of the items we want them to attend to. We will not be recycling these old bags and old sacks of political thugs who go to parliament to sleep and fart in parliament. No, no, no. We need a new breed of thinkers who are only not looking for food and cannot see beyond their nose. We have an agenda to achieve, the Africa that we need for all of us. Therefore, we need to start looking at Traoré as a model through which any African leader who is coming into power. I feel sorry for Biya and Cameroon, honestly.
I was going to come to the old people.
Years.
There's Biya and there's Alassane Ouattara, who is also 83. When you see these old leaders still stuck on that seat and still wanting to be president, what is the problem?
No, they don't want to be presidents.
What do they want?
They are funders.
And?
They want them in power. They are protected by those they've signed bilateral agreements with.
At 93?
Cameroon is being run by France. The president is sick, sitting in Cameroon for 8 months, 9 months in his hospital bed. The French embassy in Cameroon is running Cameroon. Shocked?
Not really.
But that's the reality.
Yeah.
The whole media of BIA is being run from France, from Paris. What do you expect? So in as much as you talk about African leaders want to hold on to power, come on, just open up your eyes a little bit.
Is it the same for Ivory Coast?
They don't.
Alassane Ouattara is 83.
The whole
There
thing.
were even demos last week, actually.
Who has an interest in his power? Is it the local people or the foreign multinational companies who have an agreement with him to do trades for so many years? Some of them got 30 years, some of them 99 years to do business with this guy. What makes you think that they'll be willing to watch and wait for you as a small little young opposition leader to come into power to overturn the treaties that they've signed? Are you not aware that in Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, the French are looking around looking for coups to push these guys out? Why? They want to renew the old contracts. This is business. Politics is a prostitute of economics. So you talk about politics, they're talking about money and business, treaties, trade agreements, and whoever is in power must protect these trade agreements.
So is France fighting its way since they've been sent away from Mali, Niger, and
They didn't go,
Burkina
they just
Faso?
went next door.
They're now playing in the neighborhood.
They went to Cote d'Ivoire, some of them are hiding in Guinea-Bissau, some of them are hiding there, again regrouping, and stupid neighboring presidents, instead of seeing the light that is flicking a path in which you must walk, you still go to bed with the enemy. And anytime you see African leaders doing those funny little smiles, shaking the hands of the white men, you must get worried. Because the question is, did you sit in parliament and actually approve for him to go and do that, or is doing that at his own will? Some of those treaties that are being signed there, the parliament is not even aware of what's happening there. Did you pass the action for your Kenyan soldiers to go to Haiti?
Actually,
Do you remember lifting your hands in parliament and agreeing for your brothers to go and die in Haiti?
I think my parliamentarians were surprised that they were going.
There you go. So was he acting out of the instruction of the government, or he was acting from his own heart? And that's democracy for you. You elect one person to make decisions on your behalf. And whether those decisions are constructive or destructive, only the international community can say it is in our interest. As we are moving towards this Africa that we want, we must be careful again not to fall into the same nationalism politics. We needed to start strategically positioning ourselves and say, where are these materials being found?
Yeah.
And what kind of support as neighboring countries can we give? Good example, Angola. There's oil. The whole sea there is full of oil,
Yeah.
unlimited resources. So here we are in Zimbabwe, buying our oil from Iraq and Russia, thousands of miles away from here. But right across the Zambezi,
Is Angola.
there's oil. The same budget you are using for shipping oil from there, as government, why not walk across there and develop that refinery and then pump through Zambia or through Kazungula, one pipe on the Zambezi River. Angola is here, Zambia is here, Namibia is here, Botswana is here, Zimbabwe is here. Build a city, a new city, right there, and service each other. So look at 5 countries right now sitting on a table and say, you have oil, let's support you. Congo, you have maize and agricultural space, let's support you. Botswana, you have diamonds and jewelry, let's support you. Zimbabwe, you have this. It is this strategic conversation that, and the weakest link on African unity are our presidents. Because apparently when we become united, they'll lose power. So all of them are holding on to their seats. They don't want this thing to happen. Because some of them even claimed national budgets as their family businesses.
When you look at someone like Duma Boko, what
Bloody
is
thieves.
Thank you for standing with us, for standing with the truth, and for standing with President Ibrahim Traoré. In these trying times, your voice is powerful. Don't just watch, be part of the movement. Subscribe to stay updated, share to awaken others, and head to the comment section. Tell us how you feel, what you believe, and what Africa means to you. Together we are louder, together we are stronger. This is Young Patriots TV, and you are the heartbeat of the mission. Thank you.